आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदा लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतान् वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूढमुख्यं श्रीरामधूतं शिरसा नमामि. So, tomorrow is Sri Ramanavami. Traditionally, the practice is on the day of Sri Ramanavami, in the morning they do Abhisheka to Rama, Sita, Lakshmana, Hanuma, and then during the afternoon or in some temples in the evening, they do Kalyanam, Sita Rama Kalyanam. And after the Kalyanam in the evening, they do little ceremony of Pattabhishekam. And then they recite Pattabhisheka Sarga. This is from Yuddha Kanda. After Ramachandra kills Ravana and everybody comes back to Ayodhya along with Sitamma, then the coronation, Ramachandra's Pattabhisheka happens. It's a beautiful description in 128 shlokas. Especially 3 shlokas when Vasishta Muni is putting the crown on the head of Ramachandra. The 3 shlokas, everybody, in the temples when this Pattabhisheka ceremony is happening after Kalyanam, first they recite entire Pattabhisheka Sarga, and then especially 3 shlokas, everybody together in a grand voice, everybody will be reciting together. So we will do that. But before that, we'll have some katha, Rama katha. By the way, before that, this Saturday in our Vishnu Sahasranama class on Saturday morning in Bellevue Temple, we are going to recite Shri Rama Sahasranama Stotra. Does anyone know that there is something called Rama Sahasranama Stotra? So we're going to recite that. Yeah. Okay. It's a conversation between Parvati Devi and Lord Shiva. The entire Sahasranama Stotra is spoken by Shiva to Parvati Devi. The 1000 names.
Where it is exist అంటే ఏ పురాణంలో ఉంది సంథింగ్ అలా చెప్పారు.
పద్మ పురాణం.
పద్మ పురాణం. ఓకే.
అది పీడిఎఫ్ పెట్టండి శ్రీనివాస్ గారు.
పెడతాను, నేను ఆ రోజు షేర్ చేస్తాను, ముందు రోజు షేర్ చేస్తానులేండి.
అది ప్రింట్ అవుట్ తీసుకొని ఉంచుకుంటాము.
ఎస్. Yeah. In Bhagavatam, Krishna tells that aham bhakta paradino hi asvatantra ivadvijaha. He tells that I am dependent on my devotees, I am controlled by my devotees, and I am dependent on my devotees. Where does Krishna say this? In Bhagavatam, in 9th canto, Navama Skanda, in that episode where Durvasa Muni curses Ambarish Maharaj. It was Ekadashi day. Ambarish Maharaj, Ekadashi was over and Dwadashi was about to begin. And Ambarish Maharaj, he was about to break his fast and eat a few grains to break the fast. Ekadashi Paran, they say, right? He was trying to do Ekadashi Paran. And at the same time, right at the time of during the Paran time, Durvasa Muni comes, and Ambarish Maharaj, he was about to break his fast. He wanted to drink a little bit water and eat a few grains. Then seeing this, Durvasa Muni gets angry. He thinks that Ambarish Maharaj, he was not paying due respect to him, but he was, eating some grains and drinking water, and then he curses him. Durvasa Muni always, he's ready, he's eagerly waiting to curse somebody all the time. So the only person he did not curse is Radharani. He, for the first time in the history, he appreciated Radharani. When Radharani cooked nice food, he appreciated, and he gave a blessing. Instead of curse, he gave a blessing. So he curses Ambarish Maharaj. He invokes a demon. Durvasa Muni invokes a demon and curses Ambarish Maharaj. Tries to kill Ambarish Maharaj, not kill, but threaten. Just to threaten Ambarish Maharaj, he invokes a demon. And Ambarish Maharaj, he is a great devotee of Vishnu. He prays to Vishnu, and Vishnu sends Sudarshan Chakra and protects Ambarish Maharaj. With the Sudarshan Chakra, Vishnu kills the demon and protects Ambarish Maharaj. And with the same Vishnu Chakra, he chases Durvasa Muni away. And Durvasa Muni, to protect his life, he keeps running away from Sudarshan Chakra. He goes to Lord Shiva, Brahma, Indra, all these devatas. Nobody was able to help. Finally, he goes to Vishnu, and he falls at the feet of Vishnu and asks for apology. And then Ambarish Maharaj tells to Vishnu that what I have done is not a very grave mistake. It's a small mistake. For that, I am asking for forgiveness. I was just trying to threaten Ambarish Maharaj. I had no intention to kill him. He was not paying proper respect to me when I went there. That's why I got a little angry. For such a small mistake, why did you release Sudarshan Chakra? Then Vishnu says that when my devotees love me, when they do their bhakti to me, when they perform unalloyed love and devotion to me, I become controlled by them, and I am not independent. I am dependent on them. And we have seen some examples of how Krishna, is dependent in Vrindavan. He is dependent on Yashodhamma. He is dependent on gopis. He was dancing for a small cup of buttermilk. So aham bhakta paradino hi asvatantra iva dvijaha. So that Bhagavan, who was controlled by devotees, who is completely dependent on devotees, who says, that Bhagavan who said, I am dependent on devotees. Neither in Bhagavad Gita nor in Bhagavatam, we don't see this in a grand scale. As a matter of instruction, as a matter of fact, Bhagavan said that I am controlled by my devotees, I am dependent on them. So it remained, that statement of Bhagavan remained as theory to larger extent in Krishna Leela or other Leelas. But only in Rama Leela, Ramachandra demonstrated how much he is dependent on his devotees. He is not independent, he is completely dependent on his devotees. He showed that. This is the full showcase of that statement, that I am not independent, asvatantra. I am not independent, but I am dependent on my devotees. Bhagavan's life and soul is dependent on the devotees. Without devotees, Bhagavan has no life. So Bhagavan showcased, he demonstrated this in a grand way, to a larger extent in Ramalila. That same Bhagavan who was called as Kaivartaka Keshava, who was able to deliver Arjuna in the Rananadi, that same Kaivartaka Keshava who delivered Radharani and other gopis from one shore of Yamuna river to the other shore, that same Kaivartaka Keshava who provides a Bhakti Nava to the devotees like Kulshekar Alvar, that same Kaivartaka Keshava who provides who rescued Gajendra, that same Kaivartaka Keshava who protected Draupadi when she called out Govinda Dwaraka Vasin Krishna Gopi Janapriya. That same Kaivartaka Keshava who protected many people, many devotees. He could not cross the river and he was dependent on a boatman called Kevat. He was completely dependent on Kevat, the boatman, to cross the river. That Bhagavan who helps all of us to cross this Bhavasagara, he is not able to cross a small river. He is showing his complete dependence. He was completely dependent on Hanuma to cross the ocean, to go to Lanka. He was crying like a madman when Sitama was kidnapped. He was asking every small tree. He was asking every little river. He was asking a little deer. He was asking a little rabbit. He was asking every little thing. Have you seen my Sita? Have you seen my Sita? Ha Sita, ha Sita. He was completely dependent on all these people. He was dependent on Sugriva to find directions, in possible directions in which Ravanasura might have taken Sitamma. He was completely dependent on Lakshmana. Lakshmana Swami was doing so many services to Rama. So like that, we have seen many, we know many stories, many incidents in Ramayana, how Ramachandra demonstrated this fact that Bhagavan is dependent on his devotees. This is not demonstrated in other Leelas. In fact, many instructions in Bhagavad Gita that Krishna gives, Ramayana is a laboratory. It's a practical laboratory for Bhagavad Gita. This is a practical laboratory for Bhagavad Gita. For example, when Krishna said in 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Adveshta sarva bhutana maitra karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankaraha samadukka sukakshami. Adveshta. Dvesham means enviousness, jealousy, enviousness. Adveshta, non-enviousness. Sarva bhutanam, being non-envious to everybody. Whether he is enemy or friend. Everybody. So Adveshta sarva bhutanam maitra karuna evacha. Maitra means friend. Karuna, with compassion, show mercy to others. Nirmamo, nirahankaraha, nirahankara, no ego. Nirmama, nirmama means no attachment, nothing is mine. Mama means mine. Nirmama, not mine. Nothing is mine. In the material world, nothing is mine. No attachments. Nirmamo nirahankaraha. Samadukka sukakshami. Sama, equalness. Dukkha and sukha. As a wise person, a saintly person should be equipoised in happiness and distress. That was just an instruction. In Bhagavad Gita, that was just an instruction. But Ramayana is a laboratory of that shloka. That shloka from 12th chapter, Ramayana is a laboratory of that. Samadukka sukha kshami. Being equipoised in happiness and distress. Lord Ramachandra, it was decided that Lord Ramachandra will be coronated as the king. And all the grand preparations were being made. Just like how everybody is now in the evening, today evening, they started preparing, making arrangements, decorating the temples, homes for tomorrow's festival. So like that, the whole Ayodhya was decorated, the palace was decorated, all the arrangements were made for his coronation, Pattabhisheka, the next day. And next day morning, the entire scene is reversed. It's a complete reversal. From the peaks of complete happiness to a downfall of complete misery. He had to give up the kingdom. He had to give up his royal attire. He had to wear tree bark clothes. He has to wear matted hair and go to forest. Complete reversal. Dukkha. Sama dukkha sukha. Sama dukkha sukha. That is the shloka in 12th chapter. So this is a showcase. This is an exhibition, demonstration of that shloka. How a person should be undisturbed, equipoised in both happiness and distress. Ramachandra did not speak a single thing. The previous day, when he was informed that he was going to be coronated, he was dhira, he was sober. And the next day, when he was asked to go to forest on exile, he was dhira, he was undisturbed. In both cases, he remained the same. It did not make any difference to him. Did not make any difference to him. So like that, many instructions in Bhagavad Gita that Krishna spoke, Ramayana is the laboratory for that. So oftentimes, some people might ask that is Ramayana better or Bhagavad Gita better? Is Ramayana greater or Bhagavad Gita greater? This is a very, unwise question. This is not a question that should be asked. And I have heard somebody saying, a person who is a great devotee of Rama, who claims to be a great devotee of Rama, who claims to be an expert of Ramayana, I have heard that person saying directly to me that Ramayana is greater because Ramayana was spoken first. Ramayana was spoken in Treta Yuga and Bhagavad Gita was spoken in Dwapar Yuga. It doesn't make any sense. That is not even correct thing to say. First of all, these yugas, they are cyclic, they are repeated. Okay, if we follow that logic, that person said Ramayana was spoken before Bhagavad Gita. But after Dwapara Yuga, then what comes? Kali Yuga, then after that Satya Yuga, then Treta Yuga, right? That means Bhagavad Gita was spoken before Treta Yuga. So Bhagavad Gita is greater? No. Both are spoken by same Bhagavan, and one is a theory, Bhagavad Gita is a instruction manual, and Ramayanam is a journal. It's a journal of case studies, and it's a Bhagavan's own demonstration of following those instructions. So it's a laboratory. There are so many characters who, sacrificed their lives, who followed Dharma in different ways, who practiced good conduct. It's a complete demonstration. So 12th chapter is full of those shlokas where Krishna gives a list of these qualities. Going back to the same shloka, right? Adveshta sarva bhutanam maitra karuna evacha. Not having enviousness and being friend to everyone. When Vibhishana, who is the brother of Ravanasura, when he came and took Sharanagati from Ramachandra, everybody was, Sugriva, Angada, everybody was opposing to that. They were saying that Vibhishana is coming with an agenda. He's coming with a different purpose. He's acting to be a good person, but he's not a good person. Don't believe him. He's coming here to divide us. He has a strategy to divide us. Don't believe in him. But Ramachandra said, that's the whole class I gave in the temple. I'll send the recording later. But Ramachandra said, he has come in front of me asking for shelter. And I do not assess his good or bad qualities. I don't even look at them. What matters to me is he has come in front of me and took shelter. That's all is important. And then he tells this beautiful shloka. Ramachandra tells this beautiful shloka, which is considered as the iconic shloka in the entire history. In the entire history of shlokas, in the entire Vedic literature, this is one of the topmost shlokas. Sakrudeva prapannaya tavasmiti chayachate abhayam sarva bhutebhyo dadamyetad vratam mama. This is known as Charama Shloka of Ramayana. Every scripture has Charama Shlokas, the concluding instructions of that shloka, that shastra. To one who surrenders even once, saying, I am yours, I grant fearlessness from all beings. This is my vow. So when Vibhishana came in front of Ramachandra to surrender, Ramachandra accepted him. Maitra karuna evacha adveshta sarva bhutanam maitra karuna evacha. So let's recite this shloka. This is a very famous, the most important shloka in Ramayana. Sakrudeva prapannaya tavasmiti chayachate.
Sakrudeva prapannaya tavasmiti chayachate.
Abhayam sarva bhutebhyo dadam yetad vratam mama.
अभयं
सर्वभूतेभ्यो
सर्वभूतेभ्यो ददाम्येतत् व्रतं मम.
Yeah. Sakrit. Sakrit means once. Sakrit means once. Sakrit eva. Eva means even if. Even if one comes in front of me and says, I am yours, I accept them. Tava asmi. Tava asmi. Asmi means I am. Tava means yours. I am yours. Sakrit eva prapannaya tavasmiti cha yachate. Yachate. Yachana means to beg. If one begs, saying that if one begs means pranam, by offering pranam. If one says, I am yours, even once, sakrit, then I accept them. I give abhayam. Abhayam sarva bhutebhyo. See the same word. In Bhagavad Gita, what is the word Krishna used? Adveshta sarva bhutanam. Maitra karuna evacha. So here also sarva bhutebhyo. Abhayam sarva bhutebhyo dadhami etad vratam mama. Ramchandra is taking a vratam. Is taking a vow, promise. Is giving a promise to everybody. Mama. Mama means my promise. Vratam mama. My vratam. Sakrudeva prapannaya tavasmiti chayachate abhayam sarva bhutebhyo dadam yetad vratam mama. Even if one chants Rama's name sincerely at least once, then Bhagavan shows the surrender. Okay. Now what is surrender actually? This is a very beautiful thing. Surrender. What is surrender? We have heard many different things. We have different understandings. We have some opinion about surrender, Sharanu, Sharanagati, like that, right? So I heard one beautiful thing about Sharan, the Sharanagati or surrender, that if we do whatever is in our capacity, the sadhana, the bhakti sadhana that we have to do, if we sincerely do whatever bhakti sadhana that we can do with our own capacity, with our limited capacity, and the thing that we are not able to achieve, for example, indriya nigraha, we are not able to achieve. Vairagya, we are not able to achieve. So, if we are not, the things that we are not able to achieve, for those things, if we approach God, then that is surrender. Surrender means if we don't do anything, no bhakti sadhana, and simply one day, because Ramachandra is saying that Sakrudeva prapanno yam tavasmiti chayachate abhayam sarva bhutebhyo. So no, it's not like that. Whole of our life, we enjoy, we party, and then Ramchandra is saying that even if once we ask for Sharanu, he will forgive, he will give shelter. No, not like that. That real definition of surrender is we have to do whatever we are able to do. And the second part, whatever we are not able to do, we are not able to clear anarthas in our heart. We are not able to develop, intense feelings for Bhagavan. We are not able to develop ananya mamata for Bhagavan. We are not able to develop indriya nigraha. I am not able to develop mind control. I am not able to develop detachment from my family members. For those things, When we go in front of God, that is the surrender. Surrender means help, right? We are asking for help. Help with what? Help with the things that we are not able to do with our effort. But before that, we have to do whatever is possible by us. In our limited capacity, whatever is possible for us to do. What is possible for us to do? Reading Bhagavad Gita, reading Ramayana, reading Bhagavatam, reciting some stotrams, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, going to the temple, taking darshan of Lord, doing some service. So whatever small things that we are able to do, if we do that, then the other things which we are not able to do, we don't have to worry about this. If we surrender to Bhagavan, yes, he will. Because when Vibhishana went there, Bhagavan did not look at whether he has good qualities or bad qualities. The reason that he came all the way from Lanka, he fought with Ravanasura. I mean, he broke up with Ravanasura brother, and then came here. It's very interesting. Valmiki, when he is describing this episode in 17th Sarga, 17th chapter of Yuddha Kanda, Valmiki says, Vibhishana came. Vibhishana came to Rama. Valmiki does not say Vibhishana went. Because if you are talking from Lanka as the location, Lanka as the reference point. If you are talking Lanka as the reference point, because Vibhishana was in Lanka. Vibhishana was trying to give a good counsel, good advice to Ravanasura. Ravanasura did not like that, and Ravanasura insulted Vibhishana. And then Vibhishana left Lanka. Grammatically, how we should say, if Lanka if that location is a reference point, as per English grammar, we have to say, or even Sanskrit grammar also, what we have to say? Tyaktva Lanka Ayodhya Gachati. Tyaktva Lanka Ayodhya Gachati, or the Dandakaranya Gachati. He gave up Lanka and then went to Ramachandra, wherever Ramachandra is. So Valmiki does not use the word went. He uses the word came. He came. Ochadu annadu gani velladu anledu. Why? Because that is his original place. The Charana Kamal, the lotus feet of Ramachandra, that is the original place for everybody. That is the eternal home for everybody. When we go to our home, we say, I came to my home. Or even somebody is telling about us, they say he came to home. But if we go to someone else's home, we use the word went. I went there, I went here. But if it is our own home, we say I came. That's why Valmiki uses that word very beautifully. That Vibhishana came. Because that is the original place, that is the eternal home. The lotus feet of Ramachandra is the eternal place for Vibhishana. And Valmiki also says Śrīman Vibhishana. Śrīman means it is with respect. But the meaning of the word Śrīman means, Shri means wealth. Śrīman means one who possesses wealth. when Vibhishana was in Lanka, Valmiki was considering him as a poor person. But when Vibhishana left Lanka and came to Ramachandra, Valmiki started addressing Vibhishana as Shriman. Because now he has all the sampada. When Bhagavan is with us, we have all the wealth in the world. That's why Lakshmana Swami, he is described as Lakshmano. The meaning of the word Lakshmana is Lakshmano Lakshmi Sampannaha. Lakshmano Lakshmi Sampannaha and Lakshmano Lakshmi Vardanaha. Two meanings for the word Lakshmana. Lakshmi Sampanna and Lakshmi Vardana. Just like Rama, the other day we discussed the meaning of the word Rama, right? Ramayati iti Ramaha, Ramante iti Ramaha. One who has happiness and one who gives happiness to others. One who has bliss and one who gives bliss to others. Ananda. Ramachandra, he has Ananda and Ramachandra gives Ananda to everybody. He is the source of Ananda. Similarly, Lakshmana, he is Lakshmi Sampanna. He is the treasure house of Lakshmi, wealth. So what is that wealth? What wealth Lakshmana has when he is in Dandakaranya forest? When he is wearing tree bark clothes?
He is with his brother Rama.
He is with Ramachandra. When he is with Ramachandra, he has everything. So there's no difference. When he was in Ayodhya or in Dandakaranya, there's no difference. He is always Lakshmi Sampanna. And Lakshmi Vardhana. That means, one step before that. Lakshmi Sampanna means the dhanam that he has is Bhakti dhanam. The Seva dhanam for Ramachandra. The Bhakti on Ramachandra, that is his dhanam. Lakshmi Sampanna. And Lakshmi Vardhana means Lakshmana's Bhakti for Ramachandra is increasing every day. Lakshmi Vardhana. Ramachandra has one of the names as Kausalya Nandavardhana. Kausalya Nandavardhana. Kausalya Anandavardhana. Kausalya Nandavardhana means Kausalya Anandavardhana. Kausalya plus Ananda, Kausalya Ananda. Ramachandra increases the Ananda of Kausalya. Similarly, Lakshmana is Lakshmi Vardhana. He increases, his bhakti increases for Ramachandra, and as a Guru Tattva, because Lakshmana is none other than Balaram, right? Balaram represents Guru Tattva. So as a Guru, he helps all of us increase our bhakti for Ramachandra. So he is making our Lakshmi Vardhanam. Lakshmi Sampanna, Lakshmi Vardhana. Like that, when Vibhishana came to Ramachandra, Valmiki started addressing him as Shriman. So our real Aishwaryam is, when we have Bhagavan with us, we have all the Aishwaryam. Even if our pockets are empty, if our heart is full of Bhagavan, if our heart is full of Bhagavad Smarana, even if our pocket is empty, we are rich. But if our pocket is full, but heart is empty, then we are Garib. We are poor. So the real Lakshmi, real wealth is this Bhakti for Bhagavan. Bhagavad Prema. So we have to develop this mood. we have to ask for this surrender. So again, surrender. What is surrender? You do things that you are able to do. You do your best, and the things that you are not able to do, for that you go and ask for Bhagavan. That is surrender. Just like how Kulshekar Alvar asked. Kulshekar Alvar, first he said, Alapinam pratidinam kuru mam mukunda. O Mukunda, please make me chant your names every day. And then he asked for smarana. Mukunda murdhna pranipatyayache. Avismruti stvat charanara bhave mestu bhavat prasadat. First he asked for chanting, kirtanam, shravanam, kirtanam, and then smaranam. And then he thought that, okay, these three things I am able to do. But what I am not able to do is, I am not able to remember God at the time of death. That's why he surrendered to Mukunda and he said, Krishnatva pada pankaja panjarantam adhyaiva me vishatu manasa rajahamsa prana prayana samaye kafavata pittaihi kantavarodhana vidau smaranam kutaste. Oh Krishna, how can I remember you at the time of death when kapha, vata, pitta are choking my throat? So that's a surrender. That means the things that we are not able to do, we are not able to remember God at the time of death. So for that, we are dependent on Bhagavan. We are surrendering to Bhagavan. After doing alapinam pratidinam, after doing smarana, after doing kirtanam, shravanam, everything, we go and surrender. Okay? So we can pause here. I see some new people. Let me see if they can at least say their name, introduce. Neeraja. Neeraja? Are you able to say at least one word, introduce yourself?
Jai Śrīmad Rāmāyanam.
Jai Śrīmad Rāmāyanam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for joining. So I see you are joining almost every day. So yeah, really appreciate that.
It's definitely a divine time listening to the voice. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if I have seen you anywhere or not. You live in Seattle, right?
We live in Bothell. Kalyanam Kalsam.
Kalsara akkada? Oh, okay. If you are able to show your video, then I can remember who you are.
Right now I cannot open.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Oh, మొన్న మాట్లాడామా అక్కడ మనం?
అంటే మీ అంటే జస్ట్ నేను చూసాను మరి మీరు
చూసారా? ఓకే. ఓకే.
మాకు తెలుసు శ్రీనివాస్ గారు బాగా తను నీరజ.
అవునా? ఓకే.
నేను వాసవి గ్రూప్ లో షేర్ చేశాను కదా.
అలా జాయిన్. ఓకే. గుడ్ గుడ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ కల్పన గారు. గుడ్. సో యా, మనము ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే నెక్స్ట్ ప్లాన్ ఏంటంటే, ఇంకా రేపు ఉండదు క్లాసు, రామనవమి. అందరూ ఫెస్టివల్ టెంపుల్కి వెళ్తారు, ఇంట్లో సెలబ్రేషను వాటెవర్. ఫ్రైడే నుంచి ముకుందమాల స్తోత్ర స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాము. ఒక 1 వీక్ ముకుందమాల స్తోత్ర, ఈ ఫ్రైడే నుంచి మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ ఫ్రైడే వరకు. ఆ తర్వాత ఫాలోయింగ్ మండే నుంచి మళ్ళీ అగైన్ విల్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు రామాయణం. సంక్షేప రామాయణ 100 శ్లోకాస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఈ 100 శ్లోకాస్ విల్ డిస్కస్ ద మీనింగ్. 1 శ్లోకా పర్ డే, 100 days, 100 శ్లోకాస్.
ఎప్పటి నుంచి అండి అది?
మండే అంటే ఇంకొక ఏప్రిల్ 10th నుంచి అనుకోండి, లేకపోతే
ఏప్రిల్ 10th. డైలీ 8:30కేనండి?
అంతే. యా.
ఓకే.
1 full shloka per one day, Prabhuji?
Don't ask that now.
We are with research person, na? Normally it takes not only one day, some days, sometimes it may take 2-3 days also.
See, in
Don't take
Valmiki
it as
Ramayana, in Valmiki Ramayana, what did we hear? Ekaikam aksharam mahapataka nashanam. Ekaikam aksharam. It's not one shloka, it is one aksharam. That means we have to study one aksharam at a time. We'll see.
Oh, I understand, Prabhuji.
Yes. My inspiration is from Ekaikam aksharam mahapataka nashanam. Yeah.
నువ్వు శ్రీనివాస్ గారు బెస్ట్ స్టూడెంట్, నువ్వు అలాంటి క్వశ్చన్లు అడుగుతావేంటి?
Everybody is best student.
she's telling to all the new people that
Yeah.
when Srinivas says that one shloka per day, don't believe in that.
No, Prabhuji, బ్రహ్మదేవకి 1 day is like ఏదో నెంబర్ చెప్తారు కదా మనకి, అలా
Yeah.
కసం ప్రభుజీ ఒక్క లెటర్ చెప్పడము అంటే
అది
it is,
బ్రహ్మాస్ 1 day లాగా అనమాట.
yeah, అంత జ్ఞానం ఇస్తారు అని.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, we have been missing this katha, this type of relishment since last 10 days or so. I know we have been learning shloka recitation, but this kind of satisfaction, the relishment, we have been missing. Finally, we are back.
ఎందుకంటే సంస్కృతంలో ఒక్కొక్క పదానికి ఎన్నో అర్థాలు ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి యు ఆర్ ఫాలోయింగ్ ఇన్ టోటో.
Yeah.
అండ్ యు ఆర్ టెల్లింగ్ లైక్ దట్.
Yeah.
శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, ఇవాళ టెంపుల్ లో లైవ్ లో మీరు చెప్పారు కదండి, అది లాస్ట్ లో కాసేపు విన్నాను. అది కూడా ఫార్వర్డ్ చేయండి గ్రూప్ లో. అది చాలా బాగా చెప్పారు. కాకపోతే అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ నేను చూడలేదు ఫస్ట్ నుంచి.
నేను పంపిస్తాను, లింక్ పంపిస్తాను. అది
ప్రభుజీ మీరు శ్రీమాన్ అన్నారు కదా, ఐ యాడ్ వన్ సెంటెన్స్.
ఎస్.
ఇన్ గుడ్ ఓల్డెన్ డేస్ ఎవ్రీబడి, ఆల్ ఎల్డర్స్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ శ్రీమాన్ సత్యనారాయణ, శ్రీమాన్ లక్ష్మీదేవి, శ్రీమతి లక్ష్మీదేవి. కంపల్సర్లీ నాట్ ఓన్లీ దే ఆర్ అనటమే కాకుండా వాళ్ళకి రాసేటప్పుడు కూడా శ్రీమాన్ శ్రీమతి అని రాసేవారు.
అవును. శ్రీ అంటే లక్ష్మి, ధనం, వెల్త్. శ్రీమతి మీన్స్ వన్ హూ పొసెసెస్. ఎవరికైతే ఆ శ్రీ లక్ష్మి ఐశ్వర్యం ఉంటుందో వాళ్ళని శ్రీమతి అంటారు.
ఒక 40-50 ఏళ్ల క్రితం వెడ్డింగ్ కార్డ్స్ కనుక చూస్తే అలాగే ఉంటాయి, శ్రీమాన్, శ్రీమతి.
సో శ్రీమతి అంటే భార్యకి ఆ ధనం ఏంటి, ఆ లక్ష్మి ఏంటి, ఆ ఐశ్వర్యం ఏంటి? భర్త ఉండడమే అష్టైశ్వర్యాలు. అందుకే భార్యని శ్రీమతి అంటారు. అంటే ధనం ఉన్న మనిషిలాగా అనమాట. అలాగే భర్తకు కూడా.
ఒకవేళ భర్త లేకపోతే వాళ్ళని గంగా భాగీరథి సమానురాలైన, ఆ ఇంట్లో రాసినప్పుడు పలానా వాళ్ళని గంగా భాగీరథి సమానురాలైన పలానా సత్యవతి గారు కులాసంగా ఉన్నారా అని రాసేవారు. ఐ నో దట్.
శ్రీమతే ఆల్సో సేమ్ మీనింగ్ ప్రభుజీ, లైక్ శ్రీమతే రామానుజాయ నమః అంటారు.
శ్రీమతే, ఎస్, సేమ్ మీనింగ్. ఎస్, సేమ్ మీనింగ్. శ్రీ అంటేనే అది. శ్రీ అంటే ఐశ్వర్యం, లక్ష్మి, ధనం. శ్రీమతే, వన్ హూ పొసెసెస్ ధనం. మతి అనే వర్డ్ సంస్కృతంలో ఫిమేల్స్ కి వాడేప్పుడు మతి అవుతుంది, మేల్స్ కి వాడినప్పుడు మతే.
ఓకే.
శ్రీమాన్, శ్రీమతే, బోత్ ఆర్ సేమ్. ఓకే. we'll pause here. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Shri Sitarama Lakshmana Hanuman ki Jai.
Hey.
Okay, we'll see you all on Friday again.
శ్రీరామనవమి శుభాకాంక్షలు ప్రభుజీ.
శ్రీరామనవమి శుభాకాంక్షలు అందరికి. ఓ పట్టాభిషేక శ్లోకాస్ చెప్పుకోవడం మర్చిపోయాం కదా. నేను పంపించిన మరి ఆ శ్లోకాలు పంపిస్తాను. నేను ఆడియో కూడా రికార్డ్ చేసి పంపిస్తానులేండి అందరికి. శ్లోకాలు పంపిస్తాను, ఆడియో కూడా పంపిస్తాను. అది
సాటర్డే క్లాస్ ది కూడా అది పంపిస్తా అన్నారు కదండి, అది కూడా పీడిఎఫ్.
శ్రీరామ సహస్రనామ స్తోత్రం.
ఫస్ట్ టైం వింటున్నానండి, నేనైతే ముందు ఎప్పుడు వినలేదు.
అన్ని చదువుకుందాం. రామరక్షా స్తోత్ర, నామ రామాయణ, రామ సహస్రనామ స్తోత్ర, సంక్షేప రామాయణ అన్ని. సో రామాయణం ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే, నేను ఇవాళ పొద్దున శ్యామలతో మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు చెప్పాను, రామాయణం ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇది మోర్ రిలేటబుల్, అంటే మనకి దగ్గరగా సంబంధించినట్టుగా ఉంటుంది. ఎందుకంటే రామాయణంలో ఏ ఘట్టం తీసుకున్నా, ఏ కాన్వర్జేషన్ తీసుకున్నా కూడా ఇది మన కుటుంబంలో జరిగిన సంభాషణలాగే, ఈ సంఘటన మన కుటుంబంలో జరిగినలాగే అనిపిస్తుంది. కానీ ఏదో చాలా దూరమైన వ్యక్తి, ఏదో భగవంతుడికి సంబంధించింది అలా ఉండదు. ఇది చాలా క్లోజ్గా మనకు అర్థం చేసుకునేలాగా, మనకు దగ్గరగా అనిపిస్తుంది. అందుకే బాగా రిలీజ్ చేయొచ్చు ఇది. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం కృష్ణ కథ ఈజ్ స్వీటర్. రామాయణం ఏమో ఇమోషనల్, ఇదేమో ఇమోషనల్, బాగా హార్ట్ టచింగ్, ఇమోషనల్. అలా హార్ట్ టచింగ్, ఇమోషనల్, కొంచెం దుఃఖం అనిపించినప్పుడు అయ్యో నా రామచంద్రుడు ఇంత కష్టాలు పడ్డాడా, అయ్యో సీతమ్మ తల్లి ఇంత కష్టాలు పడ్డదా అని అలా కొంచెం దుఃఖం అనిపించినప్పుడు వెళ్ళి మన మక్కన్ చోర్ లీలా వింటే అప్పుడు నవ్వు వస్తుంది. అదనమాట స్వీట్. సో రెండు కావాలి మనకి.
అంతే కదండి, ఎప్పుడు జీవితానికి అంత స్వీట్ ఉన్నా బాగోదు, అంత హార్ట్ ఉన్నా బాగోదు. రెండు ఉంటేనే బ్యాలెన్స్డ్ గా ఉంటుంది.
సో బట్ రామాయణ ఇస్ వెరీ బ్యూటిఫుల్. రామాయణం వింటే మన మాట తీరు మాట్లాడుతుంది. రామాయణ నేర్చుకుంటే మన మాట తీరు, మన ఆచరణ, మన బిహేవియరు, నడవడిక అన్నీ సక్రమంగా అవుతాయి. సో స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం. జర్నీ స్టార్ట్ చేసాం కదా ఎలాగూ. ఇంకా ఒక కాలు కృష్ణ కథలో, ఒక కాలు రామ కథలో, రెండు వేసుకుంటూ రెండు బోట్లలో, ఒక బోట్లో వెళ్తే మనకి పనులు అవ్వట్లేదు.
సార్, వీఆర్ ఆల్ కాలేజ్ స్టూడెంట్స్. ఇన్ కాలేజ్ ఎవ్రీ డే వన్ సబ్జెక్ట్ ఈజ్ నాట్ దేర్. ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ అవర్ దేర్ ఇస్ separate subjects. There are 4 to 5 subjects. That's why we are also like that anamata. We are in Customs College.
అయితే శ్రీనివాస్ గారు కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ అండి.
From time to time.
ఇప్పుడు దాకా కాసం ఎస్టేట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఇప్పుడు కాసం కాలేజ్ కూడా.
ఇది అచ్యుత కాలేజ్, అచ్యుత వసుదైక కుటుంబం, కుటుంబం, అచ్యుత కాలేజ్. ఓకే, హరే కృష్ణ. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఎవ్రీవన్.
హరే కృష్ణ.
జై శ్రీమన్నారాయణ.
కృష్ణ.